Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the In-Between. Alrighty, so today, it's In-Between number 2, so it's the 7th of January, and 1,000 days is up. 1,000 days is up. Ooh, that light is right in my eye. Alrighty, back on April 23rd, 2023, I wrote it down. Yeah, April 23rd, 2023, I launched the 1,000 Day Challenge. And what have you done? What can you do in 1,000 days? Well, the thousand ends today. Today's the 1,000th day. And 2023, so all of 2023, then 2024, all of 2025, and now the beginning here of 2026. Plenty of time, 2 full years have elapsed. What have you done with it? For those of you that have been following along, I posted it, and I kind of let it go because, hey, you're an adult and, you should be able to do it. You should be able to think about, hey, I got a year. Dave's challenging me. What can I do? What have I done? What have I done? I've done a lot of good, a lot of bad, a little bit of everything. But hey, um, I could sit here and say, oh, well, I got my another master's. Yeah, I did that in that time, the entire time. Let's see what else. I had a medical issue, but we're working that out. Let's see. My daughter moved away. Let's see, my son moved out, and and so on and so on. So they're living their lives, and that's a good thing. And they're doing things, and they're taking care of business, and that is a very good thing. So what am I getting at? Is 1,000 days a good day to just set a goal? So are you setting a goal for 1,000 days from now? I'll start up again tomorrow. What is the next 1,000 days? If we make it to then, kudos. If we make it and we do a lot, well, that's good. That's even better because that challenges us to do more the next 1,000 years, 1,000 days, and so on and so on. No, I wish we could live 1,000 years, but you know what? 1,000 days is a lot of times, 2 years, and it's a pretty good time to get things done. Pretty good thing, pretty. But if you find yourself that you're still in the same place you were on April, what was it, 23rd, no, I stand corrected. April 13, 2023. There we go. April 13, 2023. You find yourself, you're still in the same place doing the same thing, bitching and moaning and griping and complaining and making excuses. It's time for a change. It really, truly is time for a change. It is time to make that change. So let's get to work. Let's make it happen. 1,000 days. All right. And I'll put down what it is. 1,000 days from now is down here. All righty. Next, what else has happened since the last time I talked to you? Venezuela. Venezuela is big in the news, huge. Kudos to the armed forces that went in, took care of business, did what they had to do, and they got the job done with minimal. I mean, you're good. Even in training, there's going to be issues. People are going to get hurt, injuries, equipment's going to be damaged or destroyed. But what I'm getting at is that it happens. And you want it to happen more in training than you do in real life. And probably that's really what happened is there were injuries sustained in training that led to very few in the real world execution of the operation there in Venezuela. So kudos to the military for getting that job done. It's veteran. I applaud them. It's what we train for. It's what we train to do. And having been one of those that gets to training, it gets to be in the thick of it. It is nice knowing that hey, we can still get the job done. Alrighty. So kudos to that. All right, next. Again, like I said, this show is a little bit about nothing and a lot about everything, but or the other way around. It's a show about nothing and everything. There we go. So now, last episode I mentioned, and it kind of got cut out for time, but I want to talk about the break from the crowd. Break from the crowd, because this is a Facebook only show. You're going to see it up above. Break from the crowd. What does that mean? Well, it means what it says. You want change. You want to lead. You want to be better. You want to make yourself better. You want to lead yourself. You have to break from the crowd. You cannot be listening to the crowd. You cannot be following the crowd. The crowd's just going to bring you down. And folks, that's not a good place to be. So to get to where you need to be, that's why I heard it in a song, actually. One of my favorite songs. It's in there. It's Break from the Crowd. I'm on the hunt. I'm after you. That's right. It's Rio. That's right. No, Hungry Like the Wolf. From the Rio album. There we go. I had those cross wires there. But it's Hungry Like the Wolf. Break from the Crowd. And it's in there. Listen to it. And it really makes sense. And we need to break from the crowd. We need to, if we want to be better, we got to break from the crowd. Alrighty. And one other thing. And I'm going to start introducing little segments as we go on. Next thing. Uh, I'm going to introduce this. The album of the month, what I'm listening to this month, I'm re-listening to, and that is U2, the band from Ireland. That's right, the great band U2, and it's their live album Under a Blood Red Sky. Under a Blood Red Sky, recorded at the Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado. And if you've ever seen the video of New Year's Day, where not New Year's, oh my goodness, I'm getting excited about Sunday Bloody Sunday. It was a real event. Look it up. And he's waving that flag. That's the one. That's the one. That's where they filmed it at Red Rocks Amphitheater, and a lot of great stuff's going on there. But I like this album because it's still them, young, raw, still trying to get the word out, still trying to make a name for themselves, and they're not afraid. They're continuing. Now they're getting that audience is growing, and once that audience got huge and international, then it was things have changed for them, but they have to change. But here you still can hear them as they're young and they're hungry and they want to get out there and they want to succeed and they want everybody to hear their music. U2's Under a Blood Red Sky is my album for the month. So check it out. Check it out. Got it on my Spotify. Check it out on your Spotify too. Alrighty. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm Dave, and this has been the In Between. Have a great day. Have a great Wednesday, January 7th, and we'll talk to you next week.